Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. My name is Adham Abou-Shehada and this is ZIN Talk. Today's guest is Kerry Anne Southwick. She's a Zumba instructor based in Kent, here in the UK. She's also a Zumba wear reseller. Now guys, before I bring her down, bring her here, please say hello, say hi, leave some comments below. We've got we've got a Q&A session at the end as well. If you could leave us some questions, we'll answer as many as we can. We do have a poll on this, on the stream, on the Facebook element of the stream. So if you just answer it with a yes, no, that would be perfect. Now guys, I'm gonna bring her on now. Hello, hi Kerry, you okay?
Hi.
How are you doing? You good?
Yeah, great, thank you.
Bless
Thanks
you.
for having me.
Oh, thank you for coming on our show. Brilliant. So tell us about your journey as a Zumba instructor.
So I come from a dancer's background and I've danced all over the world, but I used to live and work in New York. Okay. And I actually first heard of Zumba whilst living in New York. So I think it was actually even before it came out in the UK. So while I was out there, I didn't go to any classes, but I heard the name, looked into it, looked really, really good. And then I knew I was coming back home. So I booked onto one of the very first B1 trainings, I think that was in the UK. Because I thought to myself, well, it's massive in America. And I thought it's exactly what I was looking for in teaching, because I used to just teach aerobics, legs, bums and tums, jazzercise, all things like that. So I got qualified, and here I am today.
Brilliant, that's awesome. So when did you take your B1?
So I think I'm coming up to my 10th year, so 10 years ago.
So it's 2010 then, yeah?
Yeah.
Lovely. And when you were in New York and you knew about Zumba, when did you first come across it?
I actually used to work as a fitness instructor at a weight loss retreat. And so they were looking for all different types of exercise classes. So that's when I came across it.
Lovely.
Yeah, and I looked into it, like I said, and thought this is exactly what I'm looking for, the formula, the format of everything. And I just knew it would be massive in the UK. So yeah, I jumped on it as soon as I could, as soon as I got back.
No, it's brilliant. So we've got a few peeps here. We've got Elaine Flaherty, lesser. We've got Nadia Alcock, says hi.
Hi.
Yeah, definitely. No, it was brilliant. No, it was good. So so yeah, have you taken any other specialities, other trainings over the years?
Yes, I think I've done all of them except for my Zimbini and Strong.
Zumbini. Oh yeah, Zumbini. I'm trying. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
So
good. You haven't
I've
taken
done,
strong yet, then?
no, because I was really into my Zumba wear reselling.
Mm-hmm.
So every event that there was, that kind of took priority over my teaching later on in my Zumba career. So
yeah, no, it's brilliant.
unfortunately,
Is there
and it's
a
fun.
is there a favorite speciality or training that you enjoyed?
I really loved Zumba toning. And Santeo, if that's even how you say it.
Sentao, yeah.
Yeah,
Nadia says, "Strong
never.
Nation, get booked." She thinks you should.
I know, I can imagine right now.
We got
Maybe.
Francesca as well, and say, "Hey, Han, great to see you." Bless her. She's
Oh,
coming through from YouTube. No, it's brilliant.
wow.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, I mean, most people tend to come through Facebook, so it's nice to see odd peeps coming through there. So that's brilliant. That's really good. So you haven't done you love Sentao, is that right?
Yeah, I used to teach quite a lot of classes of that, and that kind of fizzled out a little bit, and you don't really hear so much of it anymore.
Yeah.
And there was a couple of live virtual classes, I think, wasn't there?
Yeah. Was that on the ZIN Now, maybe?
Yeah, and I just wish that they would re-promote it, because that's good as well.
Yeah, it
Really.
is. I know what you mean. They stopped doing trainings for it, actually. They only do it at convention. Obviously, that's not happened this year, so you know. But it's a great program, definitely.
Yeah, I did it with Donna, I think. She
Yeah.
was my.
Yeah, Donna was loving it. Bless her. I know that she did a Sentao, you know, when the whole virtual thing started up, at least she did a class or two. Yeah, no, it was really
Yeah,
good.
it's brilliant. And my
Yeah.
ladies love it as well.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I haven't attended one. See, I'm naughty. But
Oh,
not that I'm naughty, but I'm not attended one. I need to try it out actually someday, to be honest. Yeah, no, it's good. So you said it was Sentao and there was something else. I'm trying to remember.
Zumba toning.
Zumba toning. You love that, yeah?
I love it. Yeah, just
Bless you.
because it's you've still got the brilliant music, but then you've got the toning aspect of it. So lots of my class members would get different, not results, but different, and they would feel like they're not just working cardio.
Yeah.
So they feel like it's a different element to the class. So that was really popular as well.
Yeah.
And I think that they flipped. I think Zumba have kind of re-promoted toning in the last year, because I've seen, especially during virtual trainings, lots and lots of people have been managing to get on and qualified as toning instructors via the virtual, because there wasn't that many trainings
running. Yeah, we had Natalia
day.
Bull for a while, bless her. That was a few years ago now. She hadn't been doing it in the UK. And then I know that Caroline, but she's obviously been pregnant. She's had other things going on, bless her. Hopefully we'll see more trainings from her.
Loads and loads of new instructors have come through during lockdown.
Yeah.
No, because so many people have been buying, obviously, the instructor tops and the toning sticks. So
yeah. Oh, I'm gonna say Daryl's on. He loves you to bits, bless him. He's amazing. I love Daryl. He says toning is my favorite. Bless. We got Anna Lee from Sweden. Yeah. Wow. Elaine says you were at my Zumba toning training, apparently.
Me?
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, I wasn't taking it. I had the Zumba wear.
Zumba wear, definitely. No, it's cool. Must have been in Ireland, actually.
It was in Ireland.
Yeah. Because you do.
I think that was even the beginning of this year. I think, if I'm correct.
Possible. Yeah. Elaine says Kerry does amazing banners.
I make them out of bandanas.
Oh, bless.
Yeah, she's
brilliant.
got one in the back of her virtual classes, bless her.
Yeah, she's lovely. Elaine's
It
hilarious.
looks amazing, even if I do say so myself.
Yes. But it's not come from you, it's come from others, so that's a good sign, right? Brilliant. So let's see. So you're a Zumba Zumba wear distributor, a reseller, is that right?
Well,
So
the program, the program changed in January, and there used to be, originally there were 7 of us across the country that would sell, and then our contracts changed in January, and it dropped down to just me. So there's only me left, and now I've got the distributor status for the UK and for Ireland.
Congratulations. Yeah, we noticed actually. Bless there was a lot of you guys. I know you tried your best. You're really good. And happy for you, Kerry. Definitely.
Yeah, there was just a lot of sometimes when change is good, but there was a lot of changes going on and what have you. But there is another program coming out called the Zumba Wear Sub Reseller Program, which basically means that I can have sub resellers that come via me.
Yeah.
So it just means that I'm the point of contact for the UK, whereas we used to deal via Europe.
Yeah.
So it means, it's just I'm here in the country, so then everyone can then distribute via me.
Yeah,
so,
I remember you mentioning actually when it transpired. Yeah, no, definitely not.
So
hopefully.
And the timing of it was a bit awkward, obviously, because then we went into lockdown. But it seems to be working. So, and the whole of Europe are doing it. So.
Oh, lovely! Yeah. It has changed actually a lot. We'll need to elaborate on it. Definitely.
Yeah.
So, my question was, when did you become involved in Zumba retail program? What made you take it on?
So basically, I used to teach for my full-time job, and then when we used to experience the Black Friday sales that everyone loves, I used to bulk buy. And then I would have a little suitcase, take them to every single class, and then I'd sell to all my ladies. So I used to do that before there was even a reseller program. And then I think it was via an email or something, they put out that they were looking for resellers. That's the original program. And then we had to go for an interview in Manchester. Went for the interview, and then we used to have regions. So I got the London and Kent region. So it's changed so many times over the years, but that's how I originally got into it. So what happened is that after I was teaching, I could then combine the selling with my teaching in my own personal classes. And then when I became a reseller, then obviously I could get customers from wherever, and I could go to trainings and stuff like that to sell at pop-up shops. So yeah, it's been, I think I'm on my 6th or 7th year now doing it.
So I remember the retail program first started in 2013. It was announced. I know that in the UK, I forgot what they were called. They were called Zumbaware UK first. This was early 2010.
Yes, I remember.
And then they had to change their name, and then soon after the contract ended, remember, and this new thing came out. I know it was at Michael and those managing it in Belgium. So obviously that's not happening anymore. It's all changed. So change, that's brilliant. That's really good. That's pretty interesting. I was just trying to think of what other things actually I want to elaborate on. No, it's brilliant. So how do you think the Zumbaware retail program has evolved over the years?
Well, from everyone remembers the cargo pants that came out in the beginning. I remember at my B1 training trying to get hold of those camo cargo pants.
I think I wore a pair, to be honest with you. I don't know why. Anyway, but
I used to rock up in the full outfit, and even before I was a reseller, and that was before I can't actually remember if Zumba.com was selling online then. I can't remember. I don't think they were, or it's very, very limited. But as the years have gone on, the actual style, and it's actually easier now to sell because it's so versatile to anyone. So even if you're not into Zumba, there's so many pairs of leggings now that don't have Zumba written on it. Obviously, there's your diehard people that want Zumba splashed everywhere in neon, flashing lights and crystals. But there's also, it's so diverse that everybody, even if you're going to yoga, you know, any class, you can wear it. So I think it's up there with your top sports brands in quality, in style, fashion. So it's actually made my job a lot easier because it sells itself, really.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, Francesca says, Kerry keeps looking fabulous. I always have a green bag on the go.
So I've just started doing virtual shopping days because I've been, because we I obviously don't have any pop-up shops at the moment because there's no event. So I thought, well, why don't we have a virtual one? So there's lots of people that have shopping bags on the go throughout the month, and then they have a whole big bag full by the end of the month, and then I ship them off to them.
Oh, lovely. That's awesome. Yeah, Gina Fry says, Zimbabwe UK reborn. Elaine says, Zimbabwe is addictive.
I know.
It is a bit addictive, isn't it?
I get so many people say to me, okay, Kerry, that's it now. Can you stop putting nice things up on your Facebook? I don't want to look. Don't allow me to order anything. And I'm like, I'm really sorry, but, you know, I've got to show you this picture. And then the next day they're all doing something else. Not that I'm complaining, but the best thing for me is that I get a selection of everything.
Yeah.
So my Zimbabwe wardrobe is so vast. Yeah, and literally I've just had in our backfield built my little Zimbabwe shack. Some people like to call it the Aladdin's cave of Zimbabwe. So I can literally, because I'm grown out of everything, because I'm pregnant, I can just walk in there, grab whatever I like, put it on, and I have the best pick. That's the perks of the job.
Yeah, no, it's brilliant because I know you've been going live from your shack.
Yes,
that's brilliant. Yeah, no, that's brilliant.
Yeah, so many people tuning in. I had I think my last virtual sale, I had 137 people all online, all trying to grab and get all these bargains that I've just come across.
It'd be a bit like QVC. You'd be selling stuff.
Feel like, yeah.
It's brilliant.
So is that just for example, I know like some of the trainers, the sizes come up different. Some of the tops, like this top that I've got on, this is a men's top and I've cut it. But if you see it online, you don't know what sizes to get and things like that. So it's really great because I can interact with people. They can message me like they are on here with you and they can say, oh, you know, how does the sizing come up? And because I try everything on, I know exactly how they fit and what have you. Not so much at the minute, because my sizing's changing every week.
But you have a good idea. I know some of the top sizes, if they're small, sometimes they're all the same, like they're based on the same size. Then you get an odd top, which is a small, but it's bigger, you know? So it's great to have, to have you there to advise, you know? That's brilliant.
Yeah, and as well for me, I find sometimes online, when you're looking on Zumba.com, it doesn't do certain pieces of clothing justice. And because sometimes I think I do my orders and what have you, and it's not till I open them up and I think, oh my gosh, this is incredible. And then that's when I promote a certain something because I think, oh, people need to know about it. They need to know about the fabric or, you know, just the fit of it. Because so many people ask me, oh, have you got a comfortable baggy t-shirt or baggy jumper that I can just lounge around in or what have you. So I just try everything on and
it's perks of the job. It's brilliant. We got Tony Peters. He said I had cargo pants. He had cargo pants. Well,
you know what? In my Aladdin's Cave of Zumba, actually, they're not the original Zumba cargo pants, but they came out again. I've still got some in there. I sometimes take them to B1 trainings because I do get asked, do you have cargo pants with the tassels? Do you remember when they came out and you could change your tassels with a little popper?
Or yeah, I remember. Crumbs. I'm not gonna go into depth, but I remember. Yeah, I remember. Apparently, you'd have to. Yeah, you'd get them in the bag, so literally you could put them on switch.
What happened to them, eh?
Bless her. Gina said, I used to get my stuff from Holland before Zimbabwe was formed. It's like, sorry.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah.
bless her. You've got Christina. She says, hi, Kerry. I christened my new Zumba boots today. Love them. Thank you.
Oh, bless her. Yeah, I saw her pictures online of her shoes and whatnot. Yeah, it's great to be tagged. Sorry, that's my dog. It's great to be tagged when people are wearing a certain outfit, or if I've, for example, they say, "Oh, I'm not really a leggings person," and I go, "Just try them."
Them on, yeah.
And then there's a picture of them wearing it, and they absolutely love it. So, that's what I love about my dog.
No, it's brilliant. Definitely. Gina says, I put my first pair of cargos and drop paint short into safe, keeping one day my great grandchildren find them in the loft. Okay, that's lovely. Yeah, what's it? Billy Green. He says you can say that again. Addictive. Bless him. I think he's one of your what's his
He's
name?
one of
Favorite
my
customers. I know he
customers.
dresses a lot of his ladies, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And he loves his leggings, that's for sure.
He rocks his leggings, yes. So it goes to show Zimbabwe is for everyone.
Yeah, sorry. So we love Aladdin's Cave and Kerry's dogs. See, even they give it a shout out.
Don't, on my lives, the dogs. Oh, I have to go because it's in the back field of where we live. Because basically I moved.
Making sure that we're still up. Too bad with me. I'm not sure what happened. Just okay. Lovely jubbly. I don't know what happened exactly, but it's. I think we're live, so we can carry on. Perfect.
Yeah. So basically, I was just rambling on about my dogs.
Yeah. So they go to work with you, which is literally in your backyard.
Yeah. They come and sit in my stables with me, and what have you.
Yeah.
But yeah, they make an appearance in my life, virtual sales. So.
Yeah. Here, so Elaine, she says, "Are we back live?" It's like, yes, we are. We are back. No worries. Let's have a look. Because bless her, she was a couple of weeks ago. She was watching another episode, thinking it was live at the same time. So the week before, bless her, she's a bit worried. Anyway, let's have a look. I think we've got really carried away. Bless. So, how has Zumba wear trend changed, and how do you think it can be improved?
Well, the trend has completely changed because it actually coincides with the current fashion now. So you can actually, well, I always used to wear my Zumba wear after class shopping and what have you. But now that there's like the athleisure type of label, I think it's so versatile. People can wear it all the time anyway. I know obviously some of it is out there and a bit loud.
I love Zumba wear, and I do cycling now, and I even wear Zumba cycling, to be honest with you. So it's amazing. It's not splashed everywhere, and it's really good stuff. So I completely agree, and it's really, it's amazing stuff.
There's loads of stuff that I have, obviously, but there's stuff that I have on repeat. So a good pair of black basic leggings. Once you find that good pair, which now do, high-waisted, finally, we spoke and they listened type thing. Once you've got them, then, most us ladies, even on a school run, pop into the shops, we want to be comfortable. So I think they've really tuned into that. As for trying to improve it, well, the only downside that I did bring up at convention last year was that the bras are not very supportive if you've got them bigger than a C cup. But they did say to defend themselves that the strong bras are have a lot more compression. So we just asked if they could use the design and the materials from strong bras and cross it over to Zumba. To Zumba wear. So that's the only thing. That's why if I find a really good sports bra, I shout about it, because I know how difficult it is to find a good sports bra.
Yeah. strapping those
And I
ladies.
also now, to change the subject, well, it's not changing the subject, but I really think Zumba wear should come out with a basic maternity active range, because I hate not wearing Zumba wear leggings, and I don't actually fit into any Zumba wear leggings. If they had a basic, even a black basic legging which had the extra maternity band on it, I think
on the front, isn't that right? Yeah.
they're missing, because I think they're missing out on the maternity range again. Because I have not been pregnant before, I never thought about it.
Yeah.
But I've had to go elsewhere for my leggings, which I don't like doing.
Yeah.
So I really wish that they would, even just a basic bra, basic leggings, basic top, because I do now, being pregnant, I now get a lot of comments asking, "Oh, what are you wearing during pregnancy?" Things like that. So obviously, I want to promote Zumba wear. So
Francesca says, "Yes, Kerry, great idea. Love the idea of Zumba mummies."
yeah, and lots of people say to me, "Kerry, are you going to be making baby grows out of Zumba wear?" I think I'll be busy, but yeah, I know they did bring out a couple of pieces for Zumbini for babies, but yeah, there's not really that much out there. So I know they can't do everything.
Yeah.
Because they bring out so much stuff now. And what they have done is they used to do 4 to 6 collections a year. Now they've broken them down into micro capsule collections. So there's less items, but more frequent. So it's like every 6 weeks. I know it seems like Zumba wear is constantly bringing out new stuff, and it's hard to keep up, but it's good because I've got some customers that go, "Oh no, that collection's not for me," but then they only have to wait 6 weeks to the next one. But then we've got some customers that says, "Oh, I love that collection, and I love that one, and I love that one." Now
that's a problem. Anyway, yeah, no, I know what you mean. There's some amazing stuff that comes out. Definitely. You've got Simone. She says the strong bar are very good to hold. Bless her, Simone from Germany.
Yeah, they just put out 2 new strong ID bras, and I was promoting one of them because I always give it a shout out to all the big booby ladies. That's what I say.
Yeah.
They always ask me, what's the best one for support. So, yeah, this week was a good week because there was 2 bras.
So I'm just reading a comment from Elaine. She's a funny one, bless her. She says, "I asked a ZIN friend about the bras, and she said her boob can pop out. Not good if over a C cup."
Yeah, the V bras, which go like this.
Yeah.
From this front flap here.
Oh, crumbs. Okay.
Has got a boob in it. So yeah, I'd recommend. I always say, don't wear a V bra if you've got a cup size bigger than a C.
Yeah.
That's just the rule. That's what I say anyway.
Brilliant. Oh, that's awesome. Let's have a look. Is there a favorite piece from the Zumba wear over the years? Was there something you really liked that maybe you'd wish that they bring back? I know there's so many pieces now. You know, is there something you like now? Maybe.
I love that they brought the yellow one for these because they sold out so quick. And red,
I wore that one last week.
Red is my colour, and I'm so glad they brought it out in red. But I do like it when they do bring restock stuff, but then we do get told when they're not going to restock it, so that's a bit annoying. Like sometimes I might, like at convention last year, I bought the yellow Air Funks trainers that just came out. They were the first Air Funks, and they were so comfortable. And for some reason, I got so many people asking for them, and I ended up selling mine because someone was desperate for some. And then I regretted selling them because I couldn't get them again. But I wish I could get them again. But saying that, there are 2 new pairs of Air Funks coming out on the 16th. So mark your calendars. There's a red pair and there's a black pair.
Oh, lovely. I'm sure people would
news.
To know that, definitely. Let's have a look. Elaine said, "Love my yellow jumper and my Zumba woman red glitter jacket." You got Liz Hull. She says hello as well. Hi, Kerry. And Angie, she says she can't wait.
What? Can't wait for the new collection.
Yeah, I think so. I think it was this about the shoes. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the new collection, just to tell you, just in case we forget,
Yeah.
comes out tomorrow. It is a smaller collection, and there's 2 new pairs of trainers coming out on the 16th. So I am doing pre-orders because they are limited amounts, which I don't know why they just don't bulk order, because they're going to know that everybody wants them. But I've already got a load in, so we should be okay.
Reka, she says, my dog always goes crazy when parcels arrive from Kerry. Bet you can smell them.
She told me that, yeah. She said, by the way, do you have dogs? And I was like, yeah, why? She went, because my dogs go crazy when the parcels
Bless.
Bless it. Smell.
No. I know they have a little scent that we don't even smell during the time I'm in. So they obviously identify something, you know. Liz says she can't wait to receive her Zumba wear this week.
Yeah, she's got a new coat coming. Zumba coat.
Oh, lovely.
And a bobble hat.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Billy says, any capri leggings coming out?
Yep, there we are. They're, like I said, it's a smaller collection, so there's not that many pieces, but there is always I think there's 3 pairs of long leggings, 1 pair of capris, and then a few men's pieces as well. But of course, the ladies are going to buy all of those as well.
Yeah, exactly. You've got Francesca. She says, if ever need your spiky hat back, let me know.
That's one of the things about when I wear Zumba wear. A lot of people say, "Oh, can I get one of those?" Not if I'm even selling it. I'm just wearing it for a photo or something.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, they're sold out, and then I go, "Oh, you can have mine," because I've got so much.
Oh, bless you.
She on my last live, she liked the bobble hat, the spiky bobble hat that I had on, and I let her have it. Shh, don't tell them.
Just tell everyone. Anyway, Liz, she says, I love your live sales. I know.
Yeah, everyone's going crazy for it.
Yeah, Elaine, I remember she wrote something earlier. She said that she always misses them. You need to change the times.
It is hard, yeah. Like I've tried a couple of times. My first one I did wrong because it was during school run, so some people couldn't do that, and I've kind of stuck to my next one is going to be the last Friday of October. So the Friday seems to work, but then there are again some people that teach on a Friday night virtually or live classes. So I kind of do it around 4:30, 5 o'clock. So it gives. They're normally about an hour long. Sometimes I ramble on, or if I've got so many bargains.
Sounds right. Bless. Kerry, she says, I love XXL men's sizes. Bless you. Yeah, it's just finishing.
So yeah, I've got so many boxes of, over the years. Like I just I accumulate so much stuff, and then when we go out to do actual pop-up shops, that's when we have the big ones, maybe 3 or 4 big events a year. That's when I can get everything out and then have a good sort out. So because we've not been able to do that, and I've moved obviously to home, I'm just coming across boxes of stuff, and I think, oh my gosh,
people don't know about this. Bless you. You've got Ricardo who said, I've had a delivery every week since March. Safe to say I'm addicted. I love how Kerry can customize any garments and make them fit perfectly. Highly recommended.
Oh, that's a good one, isn't it?
Billy says, listen, I'm wearing the red spiky hat now. It's cold here.
It's going to be worth a fortune, I tell you. eBay it if you need some extra cash, because it'll be worth a fortune. People will bite your hand off for it.
Yeah. Francesca says, because she's awesome, so looking forward to my green bag arriving this week. Whoop whoop, last Friday you say, in the diary.
Yeah, I'll put a link to the live sale up. Last Friday of the month.
Yeah, Kate Adham, she loves your live your lives.
Good in the last live, she bagged a lot of bargains.
Yeah,
she did good. She had a proper haul, Zumba wear haul.
Yeah.
She's got trainers and everything. Hats, trainers, leggings, name it. She got everything. Necklace, I can't remember, but yeah, it was very good. And it's really great because you get to a bit like this. You get to interact with people who are online, and you kind of miss that. Or, you know,
interaction, because we don't see. I mean, because of the current situation, for sure. Definitely.
Yeah. So I trialed it because I saw another reseller doing it in a different country. They did it via Instagram.
Yeah.
And then I just thought, you know, I know obviously people, I was very, very shocked actually over lockdown that people were still buying Zimbalware. I kind of actually thought to myself, my job is over because no one's going to be wanting anything or can afford to buy anything because of so many teachers especially are out of work. But then it kind of, I had about a week or two of being quiet, but then it kind of, that was their bit of excitement, was their new Zimbalware coming through the post because they couldn't really go out, you can't go shopping, so everything went online. So I was very, very lucky, and I just hope my little bright parcels that drop through the letterbox do bring you happiness.
Oh, bless you. Definitely. Is that Elaine? She says, going through your suitcases like heaven. That's what she says. She says 8 p.m. on a Friday would be nice. That's
8
when she'd like it.
p.m.
Yeah.
I haven't
live
got
session.
the diary, so
Yeah. Kate just says a whole wardrobe. Shh, don't tell. That's what she's probably aiming for.
I've been told I've got to invest in some stickers that I can put on the parcel saying this was won in a competition or this was this, you know, so then their husbands and partners and, you know, don't think, oh, not another bright bag of goodies. So they don't get told off.
Hernan, he says, I'm looking forward to receive my first order from Kerry. She is so lovely and her customer service is great.
Oh yeah, he's got a really good order as well. He got the puffer jacket, the shoes, the trainers, bandanas. Yeah, he got lots of toys. That's good.
Here it says, love the cute sticker you put on your parcel.
We're just thanking everyone. It just says, thank you for supporting my business.
Yeah, it says so many doing virtual classes too and needed Zumba. So yeah, I think Zumba's brightened up a lot of people's days. I think, especially at the start of lockdown, it was a bit of an odd time, you know. So people need to look, you know, forward to something.
Yeah, exactly.
Whether
like,
be the classes, be those green packages.
Yeah, like I say, like I'm not the best, as you know, I'm not the best person technically, but once everyone kind of got through all of the Zoom and the ZIN studio coming up and what have you, once we got through all of that, I think it's actually opened another corridor for classes and things. And I think a lot of people continue doing virtual classes long past this, and maybe virtual trainings as well, I think.
Yeah. Elaine is going to put another order in now. Probably messages him.
Till tomorrow, see the new stuff.
Bless. So anyway, I know that we've spoken a lot about the whole Zumbaware program and how it's affected you. Well, not affected you, but how you're involved in it and stuff. I was going to ask you a few things about yourself being an instructor. So what do you love most about being a Zumba instructor?
Well, I'm currently not teaching at the moment. So I stopped teaching my classes, I think it was around about just before lockdown, actually. One, from a couple of reasons. I got pregnant, not that it's an excuse. When I became the sole distributor for the country, I got very, very busy. And then that became my full-time job, the Zumbalware, and then teaching was my hobby. So, but I truly, truly miss it. But what's been good is that it means that I can go to other people's classes. I can switch off for a bit, and I still get to experience the Zumba, which I absolutely love. But teaching-wise, coming from a performer where I was a dancer for so long, it kind of gave me I felt like I was not on stage because I overperform anything or anything like that. But it just gave me a sense of, just the music and the movement and everyone smiling and especially like in my classes, because everyone was so bright. Obviously, in my classes, everyone was Zumba wear. So I had the most bright classes, and because they had the Zumba wear, they were committed. They came back every week, and it gives you that little gang, that little group, and everyone looks forward to it every week. And then obviously when I got qualified in all the different specialties, it just added the extra. You was doing a bit of everything, so it never got boring, which was great.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I
I
agree.
will be back.
You were just mentioning that, and I've seen it, and I've been there. It's yeah, it's brilliant, definitely. Um, and Roxanne, she says hello. She says hi. She didn't realize it was you this week.
Would have
Bless.
been first on if she knew.
Yeah. Kate, she says, so glad for Zoom. I've been doing trainings and jams via Zoom, and it's been great. So she's been, she's been loving it. That's perfect. It's great. So is there anyone that inspires you? Could be Zumba related or otherwise.
Anyone who knows me probably knows that Cass Martin's my absolute fave.
Bless you. You hosted her, didn't you? I think it was a couple of years ago, or last couple of years, haven't you?
Yeah, and it was I was so happy with that as well and everything. Like, actually it was Daryl that got me to host her.
Oh,
I was
perfect.
queuing up in convention Zimbalwear shop like you do, and Cass comes along and says, Daryl, are you going to host me? And he went, no, I can't, I'm too busy. No, he was like, no, but Kerry will. And I was like, I was starstruck because she's an absolute fave, and I was just like, oh. So yeah, it was Daryl's doing, but
Bless him.
it
He's a
was,
lovely boy.
yeah, she's an absolute fave, and she's pregnant at the same time as me, and we're due around the same time as well. So,
Brilliant.
we're like sisters.
Definitely. Francesca said something. Let me have a look. Zumba Wear Tribe. Lockdown has been a blessing in a way for me. Got my Zumba kids, Zumbini, Zumba Gold qualifying, and quit my full-time job. So at
Wow, I
least
didn't
she's
know
seen the
that.
good side of things,
Yeah.
Yeah. Elaine says she loves Cass. Can't wait to meet her. She meets a lot of people, like Steve Booth and all these other people. Bless her.
Yeah.
Bless. You've got Christina, Nicola. When did you take your? Okay, that'll be for the Q&A.
Okay.
Bless you. Liz says, thank you, Adam, for the lives each Sunday. Bless. It's kind, Liz. Let's have a look. So, yeah, guys, leave us some questions down below. We'll try and answer as many as possible.
I can't see any questions, so it's a surprise for me.
Yeah, it's going to be a surprise. So, as long as we get questions, that'd be perfect.
Oh, surprise! No one wants
Yes.
to know anything.
So, obviously, so now with the current situation, has it affected, sales, Zumba wear? You've enlightened us about it. Obviously, the virtual thing has helped. Obviously, it's your it's your, what do they call it? Your lifeline, Zumba wear, and that's your thing, and that's what you've obviously been very busy since January with it. So I'm glad that that's worked out really well for you, actually.
Yeah, like I said, it could have gone either way, like with most businesses during this time, and I'm just one of the lucky ones that it seems to be within the sports and fitness. That seems to be because we could go out and do an hour's exercise during lockdown, or we could do exercise from home. That was like the only thing that could continue, not as normal, but to keep us sane. So I think that's why a lot of people have invested in it and use that as a positive. So I'm just
hence the need for my new work clothes.
Is that a need or is it just a want? Yeah.
Okay. So Roxanne says, love your service and your Zumba wear. Brilliant.
Roxanne's one of my best customers as well. I think
she's lovely, bless her.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problems. So guys, leave us some questions below. We'll go into Q&A actually. Let's have a look. Hopefully the questions will come in. That'd be brilliant. Oh, definitely want.
I've definitely got one question. Oh.
Yeah, you've got a Ria Sidwa from NJ. She says hello. Okay, so let's go on to the questions. Do you have smaller bandanas to make banners?
Smaller ones? No, they just come as a standard size.
Mm-hmm.
How small? Why small?
Come on, Elaine. Elaborate.
Anyway. Is it because you want more patterns together, so you get more in the same size?
Yeah, so let's have a look. I'm sure she'll answer us. So, Kate Adams, so what is your favorite rhythm?
Oh, I think salsa.
Salsa. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I accept.
If you can nail a good salsa, oh.
Yeah, that's amazing. Definitely. And Christina Nicola, she says, when did you take your ZIN license and who was your educational specialist? Not sure if someone asked this already. We did kind of answer it, but you can answer that if you want.
I think I'm coming up to my 10th year ZIN anniversary, and it was Naomi,
yeah?
No, what was her name?
DeFabio,
yeah. So, yeah, I was one of the OGs, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you.
I think it's almost 10 years for me. You've been in a bit longer than me, but yeah. Okay, brilliant. Let's have a look. Okay, Hernan says, what is your less favorite rhythm?
I don't know. Like a couple of the ZIN volumes, they brought out some like pop funk tracks. I tend to not to use too much current stuff. So for now, at the moment, like I said, because I've had 6 months off, I feel like I'm way behind with all the ZIN volumes and everything. But I try to do everything, because if you don't work on the ones that you don't like, you're never going to get any better. So I try, and if I take something out, make sure I replace it with a similar rhythm or something like that. So even if I don't like it, I make myself like it.
Definitely, it's a challenge, isn't it, Kerry?
Yeah.
So it's always good to have something new, and yeah, no, definitely. It was really good. We've got Francesca. So how long are you taking for maternity, and will we be able to meet your little one?
I don't know. I'm just going to keep going until I can't go anymore. Because and then, because it's my first baby, in my head I'm thinking, I can just have my baby carry on with my baby here and just carry on as normal.
I'm sure you'll work it out, to be honest, Kerry. At the very start, it might be, for me, I'm telling you from experience. Obviously, I wasn't pregnant, but I got, a little one, so no. But yeah, I'm sure you manage it, Kerry, and you've got your other half. I'm sure I'll support you and help you, and you've got family. I'm sure you work it out.
Yeah, and what's great is, because I obviously work for myself, I can, I have quiet times, I have busy times, I can, I try and get back to everyone and everyone's questions and orders as quickly as I can. And then, because you form a relationship with your customers, the majority of them will know that I'm due a baby just before Christmas. And the timing wise as well, January is normally my quietest time, because everyone's bought in the Black Friday sale and what have you. So the timing wise is great. I should have like January kind of, no one really buys much in January because everyone spent their money at Christmas. Again, you don't know what it's going to be like, because it's different this time round. But I'm thinking, I think once I get into a rhythm and what have you, I don't have to travel to work. Yeah, everything's here in my little bubble, so I should be able to just carry on as normal.
You manage
You know,
it.
touch wood.
Yeah.
And I do have, like when I usually go on holiday, I have, I still do work, which I still process orders, which annoys my husband. But my sister does help me do packing, so I've got loads of people that have offered to help and what have you. So
No, that's brilliant.
it'll be fun.
Rika, she says, do you wear Zumba wear when you go shopping, walking the dog, chilling at home?
Every day. And
Brilliant.
I did actually go to a Zumba class this week, just gone, and I didn't want to go there rocking the full look because it was the first time I went. I didn't know the instructor. I just joined the gym because it's just down the road, and I was thinking I'll just do a bit of swimming with aqua, and I just couldn't help but go to a Zumba class. And the only thing I wore was my Zumba trainers.
Yeah.
And then she said to me, "You're an instructor." She knew.
Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean.
But I didn't wear Zumba wear because I didn't want to put anyone off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I understand.
If someone rocks up wearing all the gear and they're not the instructor. But yeah, I do wear Zumba wear everywhere. Sometimes when I don't wear Zumba wear, I feel uncomfortable. In jeans, it's not the norm for me.
Yeah.
I'm definitely an athleisure. Sorry, my God.
That's okay, don't worry. It's all good. And we've got Val, she says, love Naomi, did mine with her too. So she obviously did her training with her. Said, what other speciality would you still like to do?
So there's not that many left. It's just
Strong. Well, it's not a speciality, but it's another program. And you said it was. I'm trying to. Oh, Zumbini. They're not even. I'll be honest with you. Like Zumbini is not classified under Zumba anymore. Really.
Yeah,
it's owned by another company, and Strong is like on a different thing. But yeah, would there be another training or another a speciality that you would retake?
Oh, retake.
Yeah.
I loved step. I did step with Sandra. Yeah, I would retake them all just because they're so good.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
And I always say to everyone, have you tried it? Have you tried it? You've got to try it because I know everyone knows about Zumba, the specialities. They're not like in your big gym chains, like because I'm a member of David Lloyd's or what have you. They don't have them prominent on the timetable. It's normally your individual classes or your smaller independent gyms put them on. So I wish that it would be more of a selection of not just Zumba. I know Zumba's absolutely fantastic and it's great, but there's so much more for people to try, and as well as an instructor as well. If you can.
It'd be nice to see a bit more variety out in the gyms and even some community classes. No, Zumba is brilliant.
Didn't they do a virtual class of a new concept of a Zumba class?
It's not. Zumba. I've come up with something new. It's a bit like Strong. It's a completely new program, and it's like it's a yoga, Pilates, stretch
I think
program.
they're trying to cover every aspect, and I think that's
good. It's nice. It'll bring Zumba instructors into something else. It expands their skill set and brings more programs.
Saying about what specialities would you like to try? If that came up, I would definitely take that.
Do that. Yeah, I think so too. Actually, I would probably.
I don't know if we would have launched it or whatever if things are different this year, but maybe next year.
Yeah, no, you know what? It's like continuing education. It's getting an idea, and you always learn something and bring something to your classes. Definitely, brilliant. Let's have a look. So Elaine says, "What events do you have planned for next year? If they can go ahead."
Me and Roxanne are actually hosting an event in March / possibly May. Who knows? It's called Zumba Overload. I don't know if any of you have seen the flyers or anything, but we didn't really get to the point of publishing and pushing it because of the whole lockdown thing.
Yeah.
And then again, we don't really want to mention it because we don't know what's happening.
Mhm.
But as for next year, I haven't really got anything booked in because no one knows what's going on. So,
Bless. Talking of Roxanne, she says, I hate Quebradita and have no desire in any way. And then you've got Liz, she says, I love Quebradita from Mexico. Bless her. Yeah, so Kerry, Roxanne, she says you will ace it. You've got Elaine, she says your customer service is fab. And I don't know if you want to, but she says, can we see your bump? That's what Val says.
let me show you.
Oh, bless. Let's have a look.
I don't know if you can really see because I'm on a black background. Can you see here? Here he is. So I've got 10 weeks left.
Mm-hmm.
So not long to go.
Oh, bless you. It'll be great. It'll be good. Sure. Let's have a look. So Francesca, she's just launched Zumbini this week. Super cute. Loving my families. Billy says Zumba wear is so comfortable. I wear mine most of the time. I'm surprised, Billy. I love step 2. Big up Sandra Harns. You did Zumba step with her, didn't you?
Yeah.
So did I. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Elaine says she got the flyer for the for that. Yeah.
Fingers crossed, yeah. I think we need something to look forward to, but it's so
definitely
hard.
Francesca says definitely more info on Zumba Overload, please.
Well, we will as soon as we can do anything. I don't, it's like I said, because obviously when you host an event, I know you go to events, it looks fabulous, and you have a great time, but the actual organisation of it is just, and the cost of it as well. So you don't want to financially commit to it when we don't know what's going on. So I really, 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 really hope that me and Roxanne can put on the biggest, bestest, first event of the year, come back after lockdown. That'd be amazing because I think it's what everybody needs. I go through my calendar and it pops up and it tells me you should be in Dublin right now at this event.
Or yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
and it's just
not happening.
Yeah, and I know virtual is great because it gives you something, but it's it's not the same.
Yeah, I know what you mean. There's a lot of comments about the bump. Gorgeous, lovely. You've got George Martini. Bless him. He says Superwoman popped in to say hi. Bless him.
George. I love him.
Oh, there's a lot of comments about the baby. So, do you have any ideas about names for your baby?
No. Well, this is the thing, right? We're getting closer and closer. It's gone so quick. And this is the one thing that we just can't decide on a name. We can't. And everyone's saying to me, don't worry. Once he pops out,
you'll look at him and you'll know it. Definitely.
You'll know. So I'm taking everyone's advice and hoping that is the case. So, I don't know.
It'll be fine.
My good names on the dogs. So.
Okay. Bless you. So Elaine says we need a big event. I know it's so hard seeing everything cancelled.
Yeah, because I go over to Ireland so much with the shindig, and I was probably in the beginning of the year. I was probably popping over to Dublin maybe once every 2 weeks. So I just jump on a flight with all my bags of Zumba and.
Yeah, I wondered how you made it actually. Thought maybe you got a car, the other half maybe drove you across.
Yeah, depending on the event. Like for the shindig, we normally make a weekend of it. So we'll drive over and get the ferry. If it's for a training, or sometimes it's quite good because when they organise stuff, they do stuff on the Friday, Saturday and Sunday. So then I can either post the stuff out in advance and then take stuff with me. And then, it's a lot of logistics, but I love it.
There's a lot of logistics involved, but it's nice. It's a nice challenge as well, Kerry.
Yeah, it's great, and I just, I love it. Just popping over there for the weekend or for the day.
Elaine's already invited. You said you were coming to Cork for Jessica in August. Oh, bless. I thought.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So it is sad when my event reminder pops up in the calendar, but. It's, like I said, it's just one of those things, hence why I'm doing live virtual sales because it
Yeah.
gives me a bit of normality, but it just kind of feels nice to have
It's a
everyone
nice
there.
connection, especially with all your customers and all the ZINs. It's lovely. Yeah, definitely. Oh, it's good. Do you want to introduce next week's guest?
Oh yes, next next week's guest is the lovely Lorena Beretta. Yes,
Yes.
I think
Perfect. So yeah, it's been her next week. It'll be great. I look forward to it. That'll be brilliant. So I'm just having a look at the poll. It's
Oh yeah.
100%.
Oh, of
100%
course.
US everywhere. I
Cool.
thought maybe there'd be a percentage or someone to say, oh no, I don't wear it for some reason. Well, it's obvious, Some people, love it. I think majority. Some people don't. I mean, but yeah, no, that's 100% on this one. So yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't blame them. It's true. It's an addiction. It turns into an addiction.
Yeah. Billy says that. Yeah. Anyway, he says, I've been behind the scenes a few big events. There is a lot more to be done than most people believe. It's a lot of effort. It's not just a case of turn up and some.
Yeah, like that was probably one of hosting that event, and such a big event for my first one, and doing the Zimbabwe. It was a test. It's very stressful, but it's up there with one of my, best memories.
Yeah.
Doing Zimbabwe.
Perfect. Elaine agrees. She says 100%. I'm not quite sure what that was about, but let's just.
Of course, 100% she wears Zimbabwe.
Bless you. So when do you do your sales?
So my next one is the last Friday of October.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm not going to do one for November because of the Black Friday sale.
Oh, lovely, yeah.
And then December, I should be busy pushing out a baby. So.
Oh, bless you. Don't worry, you can do one then as well.
Yeah, so I'll probably, the one at the end of October will be the last live of the year. Mm-hmm. So that's when I'll have all my goodies and the bargains and the bits and pieces. That will be the last chance. And some people, I always pop up the link, but again, I'm not very technical. Mm-hmm. So people can just click the link to say that they're attending, and then
listen, Kerry, can you, after this is done, if you leave us just some links to your groups or anything like that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Or just let me know, and I'll try and pop them at the bottom. At least they know when to anticipate it and where to be. Because that would be perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. So the last Friday of the month, and it's normally around about 4 or 5, and it lasts
8 p.m. That's what Elaine says. 31st of October.
Maybe I should do a poll. I'll ask what time is and find out.
So Francesca says it's been so fab. We'll be dialing into more chats. Loves and were made all the more special by Kerry. Bless her. So I'm sure she'll be. You need to do more lives probably on your channels. And
I have to thank everyone that has been a customer from the beginning, and they're so to support me as a business. Because obviously I know Zimba's a massive brand, but the Zimbabwe UK bit is technically me. So, without all my customers, I wouldn't have it. So I just have to thank everyone so much.
Bless you. Thank you so much, Kerry. You've been amazing, actually. You've enlightened us a lot about the retail program and how things have been going this year. There's a lot of people saying 4 p.m. is great. It's good. They'll be tuning in by the looks of things. Thanks again, and really appreciate it. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Anyway, enjoyed it.
Very good.
Oh, bless you. It was fun. It was lovely to interact with the peeps and stuff. It was awesome. It was brilliant.
Love what you're doing as well.
Oh, bless you, Karen. That's fine. Bless you. It's Daryl, actually. He said, you need to get Kerry in. I'm like, okay.
Oh, he's my biggest fan.
He is your biggest fan. He loves you to bits, literally. Bless him. And not that I didn't want to. I knew you were, you got lots going on, and, definitely. No, thank you so much. Thank you, everybody, for watching and participating in our discussions. Tune in next week with myself and Lorena. It's a goodbye from Kerry.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for tuning in.
Bless you, and say goodbye from me. Take care, guys. Take care. Bye bye.